Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is Damo Does England. It is Season 11, Season 4 here with Burnley. And today, we have a game to go back into 4th in the Premier League and to move further away from that mid-table position. Look at the table, it makes for some pretty reading. And guess what? Defensively, not as bad as previous years gone. We are currently sitting in 5th here. As you can see, we have a goal difference of 6 on 18 points. And you guys all know that we're in the first 4 games in the Premier League. All we wanted was 4 points because we had Chelsea, we had Liverpool, who we had on the first day of the season. If you want to go watch that one, last episode. Man United and Arsenal. Let's go through the fixtures because we have been sensational since August because look how tough it is. I said I wanted 4 points. I got 5. I was pretty happy with that. Obviously, that first game against Liverpool, we got absolutely smacked. But we saw a lot of positives in that game to say, look, we actually get the ball really well. We created chances. Yeah, we didn't have a great day in front of goal. But we know that on our day, proven by last season, and proven right now by what we've seen so far, we have scored big goals at big moments and lots of them. We then drew 3-3 to Man United. In the end, I thought we won it with Tolisso there in the 89th minute. And then Paul Pogba went and broke our hearts. You know, it was a very good game of football, this one here. We went 1-0 up. We went 2-1 up, and then United kept coming. A bit unfortunate to concede 3 here. Like, with a better day out, we probably would have won this game. Unfortunately for ourselves, we didn't. But a point against Man United is nothing to be scoffed at. And then we finally put in a very good defensive display, and we beat Arsenal 4-1. Look, we're a little bit open at the back, but Onana, what a keeper we have. I think he made something like 16 saves. And both centre-backs had a pretty good day as well. Danny Quinn, though, has been a superstar so far. He played him in the league over Gus. And now, of the last couple of games, I put Gus back in, and Gus is now just taken off like it was 2 seasons ago. So Danny Quinn's going to play more in Europe. But the first month and a half, because it was big games, and Gus was struggling, Quinn's come in and got assists, goals. He had an absolute stormer, and I'm actually preferring Duckett over Aguero at the moment. Aguero finding it very hard to find goals, and Duckett coming off the bench, or in the Europa League, or playing, starting in the Premier League, he just seems to score. The captain is doing well, and the captain is definitely, I think, the way for the future. Anyway, we drew 1-1 there to Chelsea in a very even game. We actually had a chance really late, which Obrielli saved. It fell to Aguero. Aguero didn't put it in the back of the net. It happens. It would have been nice, but we got another draw there. And then the run of form decided to kick in, didn't it? We beat Leicester 2-1 in a game that we dominated, and they dominated us. I saw the stats the other way around because we were away from home, not at home. They dominated us. Solanke got on the score sheet, but this is a game where it never looked like we were going to lose. Like, we went 1-0 up, and it just never looked like it. We never got threatened, really. In the highlights of this one, it was a weird game anyway. We then beat Roma 3-2 in an absolute thriller. Orlando Nino, known for his late goals at Brighton, got us a late goal in the first round of the Europa League. We got Roma, we got Kransdor from Russia, and then there we are. A cracking header at the back stick, by the way. Just a towering header. You see a lot of those headers go over the bar on this FM so far because it's so far back for the player to jump. He absolutely buried that one. We then beat Southampton 3-1 in what was a very complete performance. But yet again, this is what I'm getting frustrated at. We're 3-0 up. Against Everton, we're 5-1 up. And then we can see goals very late doors. And it does my head in. We beat Southampton 3-1. We drew to Man City 0-0. A very good defensive display there. We beat Kransdor in the Europa League group 2-0 away from home. They got a man sent off, and then we just kind of ran away with it. Newcastle beat 3-2. Not our best game. Everton 5-3. Look when they're scoring 85th and 93rd. That really should have been a 5-1. We dominated Everton. Gus scored 2 goals inside 2 minutes. We should have been 6, 7 or 8 up. It was a very good game. And there we go. So we got Spurs today in the Premier League. I could have bought you Bournemouth. Could have bought you, could have bought you Spurs and Bournemouth for Man City in that, even though it was in the Carabao Cup. I've decided to give you Spurs because I've seen a lot of Bournemouth of late. And then when I get home from soccer tonight on the stream, links will be in the description below, we'll go through a massive amount of these games. Anyway, let's get into this Spurs game here against Burnley away from home. I think away from home, first things first is Hudson Enrique isn't going to be fit, and he's been really good so far, 7.48. I am going to get Guy Jeffers out there, light for light, big body for big body. And I feel like that the Duck deserves the start with the form that he's been in. If you go to his recent form, like we've been highlighting, goals popping up regularly. Aguero You know, he's got 3, but I think he's got like 2 and 1, and that's it. 2 and 1, and that's it. And then the rest is all pre-season down here. It's not been the greatest viewing from the boy, and he can change a game coming off the bench as well. Anyway, we are going to go Onana, Morales, Boris, Usman, Permana, Giancarlo, by the way, it's a bit of a freak. He rips in a ball. Look how well he's growing. Smith and Tolisso. Smith's actually started to come into his own slowly but surely, and started to be capped by England, which is great. He's already got 2 caps. Auguste Jones, this guy needs to be sung. The amount of assists this guy's getting at the moment is a little bit of a joke. 8 assists in 8 Premier League games. He is doing what Danny Quinn does. Now, Danny Quinn's the king of assists, but Curtis Jones, oh boy. And there we go. We are going to get into this one here. Hopefully it's a good performance, because I need this game to finish, because I do need to leave to go to coaching as well. We're running a little bit for time. Have this with the lads. I'm going to select that and tell them I have faith. Set the opposition instructions. Going to ask the assistant, and off we go. It is going to be Burnley in the black, and it will be Spurs in the white. Let's hope for a very good game here from us. Look, if we can keep defensively solid, we'll create chances. And opening 4 minutes, a Gus corner, backstick, headed away. Usman heads, Ducker, he looked offside. It's been given, the VAR is looking at it. Apparently it's going to stand. Duckett gets his 7th. The captain scores yet again. And the referee's running right back to halfway. It looked offside from the initial header back into the box. A Gus heads it. Duckett looked, his mile was on. I didn't even see number 5. Number 5 was hanging out here, keeping everybody on side. In the end, Butler makes a good first save, but Duckett puts it in. We're 1-0 up here against Spurs, and that's huge. Spurs down in 9th, so we should, on paper, probably get a draw or a win. We shouldn't really lose this one. Anyway, long ball. Permana does what every fullback does in this game and just heads it back to the winger. The Witt hits, puts it wide. Those highlights frustrate me, because any reasonable footballer in world football, doesn't matter what level you're playing at, in real life is just going to control that. Take the ball. It's my ball. Thanks. Let's go. Don't get why they had it on FM. Anyway, time ticking away here. 20 minutes played. And I'm pretty happy with how things are going right now. We're on the ball. We're keeping the ball. We're a little bit better than what Spurs are away from home, which is great. And then we'll see, what we can create going forward. At the moment, though, I don't mind if this game ticks away. But Kuskan's going to get a corner. It's headed. Heads over. It's not the worst for us. We're getting in a half-time. Close down Gedson Fernandes right before the half, because I don't want him to get a ball in just to break our little breaky hearts before half-time. We will get in at 1-0. I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Let's get into the second half here. Liverpool beating Arsenal 2-0. It's good to see Liverpool back to, pretty good form. Not Liverpool, obviously a couple years ago. They're 3-0 up already. Wow. Anyway, a long ball cleared. Duckett isn't going to get on that one there. Dyer's read it. Anyway, Permana, Smith. Guy Jeffers, poor ball there from Smith. Inside, picked up by Permana though. What a fullback. He's actually grown into a very good Premier League fullback and pretty close to leading anyway. Tolisso, good switch to Auguste. Loves coming inside. Look at him running. Love him in this half space. Still with Auguste. Down he goes. Advantage played. Curtis Jones. 2-0. What a run from Auguste. I'm surprised he hasn't been credited with the assist, because I don't think the defender won any of the ball. And so it should really count as a pass. But it's 2-0. Curtis Jones popping up. He's got already 8 goals. Auguste with a great one. He was found there by Barella. And in the end, Jones scores. Advantage played. And it is 2-0. We'll take that. What a run from Auguste. We're 2-0 up against Spurs. Away from home. Anyway, backstick. Headed off the goal line. Smith flicks away. Curtis Jones is good at playing a ball. Look at Auguste on the other side running with him. Still with Jones. Jones's ball. What a ball to Auguste. They're open here. We've got big boys in the box. Duckett's there. He's headed over. Could have been free, should have been free, wasn't free. And away we go. They bring Fabio Silva on, which is a great player for them to be bringing on. Anyway, Onana, Jeremy Boris. Look at the numbers. He goes along into Auguste, though. Poor ball. Morales is going to head. Miguel Tolisso, can he bring it down? In the end, it will be a Spurs ball after all that. Fabio Silva now on it. Still with Fabio. Martolotti hits it. Onana, what a save. A stinging shot. And a great save from the keeper, and Usman now will pick it up. He's been in great form, the big boy. He goes long, and the highlight isn't over. It's Duckett now, still with the Duck. Duck cuts it, headed away. Curtis Jones with a chance block. Tolisso hits, wide. End-to-end action here in the second half. We're 2-0 up still, defensively being solid. And it's another highlight here from Miguel. He throws it into Lukaku. It finds into Kuskan. Kuskan now in a Barella. Barella now with it, inside the Lukaku. Lukaku back inside. Morella for Fabio. Lukaku now have a chance to whip. He does whip. Headed away from Usman. Morella's heads, but not to anybody in particular. And it's going to be Spurs again. They've started coming the last 10 minutes. Onana claims well, though. Will it be a chance for us to go from back to front, or was it going to be a defensive mistake? Usman now has space. Good build-up play. And Usman in the end just thumps it, though, which I don't really mind too much, considering the pressure we're under. And if we can press this second ball and win it, we could be our highlight. Lukaku's a big boy, though. Boris has time. Yet again, another one that's headed at Fabio's going to score that. Just why? Bring it fucking down. Can they fix the match engine, man? Just fix it. No one really having a great one. I'm going to move Smith into a bit more defensively minded, and Nino's actually going to come in and play a little bit more aggressively. And I think that's what we're going to go to here, just a change in the midfield battle. We're losing the ball in the middle of the park, so if we can keep it now, Tolisso doesn't need to really bomb on as much. A Gus from... I've seen enough of these games from last season that we'll lose this. And I don't believe it. But we may lose it. Anyway, Morella's heads, but it'll only be as actually Lukaku's one according to the game. Come on, Pirano. Doesn't win it. Man, now. Oh, my days. Get Giancarlo out there. Unbelievable. 2 goals up. We're 2-2 inside 65. And you would imagine Spurs are going to come through and win this game now. Jones. Heads. Still with Curtis Jones. Still with Curtis Jones. Still with Curtis Jones. Butland save onto the post. What a run from Jones. Still 2-2. Very annoyed right now at the defensive display and the match engine. Because yet again, it's a header that has gone straight to a bloomin' midfielder or a striker or something. You just take the ball under control. DeWitt now having way too much space and time. Man's in. That's game over. It's game over. Don't believe what I've seen here. I do not believe what we have seen here. Does anyone else do? I don't. The match engine yet again, eh? The match engine yet again. Anyway, Giancarlo heads. Get there, guy! Just why are you not going after that? But why are you not sprinting after that, pressing after that? Anyway, Duckett wins it. Miguel Aguirre's quick. You have to get there. He beats his man. Numbers in the box. Rabona ball backwards. Guy Jeffers pops it in there. Aguirre. Butland. Aguirre. 3-3. The Rabona was audacious. In the end, it will find its way into the back of the net. And now it's 3-3. Just press everybody. Where's DeWitt? Close him down too. Yeah, close them all down. Screw it. Done. Confirm that. Off we go. I want to win this one. There is no way that we should have been conceded twice, let alone 3. Just the match engine. Just Jeremy Boris getting fricked over by the match engine. In the end, 90 minutes play. There's 5 minutes at a time. We're going for it. Time's ticking away. There's not even going to be a chance. Oh, it's a minute to go. It's going to be a chance, isn't there? It's a long ball. Onana isn't going to get there. Fabio is because no one's gone to it. Apparently, it's a free kick for offside. I didn't see it. Anyway, Jeremy, if you can chip it quickly to a Gus, go. Go. Eventually gets there. All right, here we go. Here's a moment. A Gus, Morales, look at the height in the box, whips it, duck it, no one's there. Morales again, where's a Gus, where's the ball inside to Orlando, got to find a pass. Morales now, blows for full time. Wow, what a game. We drew for 3-3 away at home against Spurs, which isn't the worst result in paper, but being 2-0 up and dominating and have the match engine fuck you over with a poor header does my head in. Because I've seen it way too much since the latest update. It's a bit of a joke. In the end, we do draw 3-3. I'm actually going to say this. It might be a little bit controversial. I actually think defensively we're not bad. I think defensively we get fucked over because of the match engine. A lot. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments if you think the match engine has started to F you over defensively, with defenders making a lot more mistakes at a clear world-class level than that should be. Right? Let me know. Can we just point out Jeremy Boris, by the way, for a guy that's really good in the air, has 17 headering. And wouldn't be headering the ball willy-nilly. In the end, we draw 3-3 against Spurs. Links in the description below. Go for a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I hate the bench engine, and I'll catch you later.